Indiana lawmakers are debating whether teens should be taught about consent as part of sex education. Some lawmakers think if kids are learning about sex in school, they should be required to also learn about their right to say yes or no.
But the bill's author doesn't think teaching about consent should be a requirement. Reporter Emily Longnecker from WTHR in Indy reports.
School boards could choose whether to do that or not. But that still can happen. It's just not, we're not going to require it in this bill.
That's what the bill's author, Republican State Senator Gary Byrne, told lawmakers discussing changes to the bill in conference committee this week. What Byrne is okay with requiring that school districts publish on their website what materials they plan to use to teach students about sex. Also in the bill, school boards would be required to approve the curriculum, which must include showing students a video of an ultrasound during pregnancy showing human development. Other lawmakers questioned Byrne about how watching a video showing the stages of pregnancy could be required without also requiring kids to learn about giving consent to the act that can lead to pregnancy.
For the consent, it protects both boy and girl, man and woman. We are talking about teenagers that sometimes don't learn that they can say no. So to me, this is just, we're protecting our youth.
Democratic State Representative Tanya Paff teaches high school. She's the lawmaker who added the consent language to SB 442 when the bill came to the House. Byrne told the committee lessons about consent could still be included, but it should be up to school boards to decide that.
This is a sensitive subject for many. I believe it may be different thoughts in different communities.
Senator, I just had a simple question. Can you identify those localities where it's a problem to talk about consent? Because I'd like to know.
Advocates who work on preventing sexual assault and violence had similar questions about removing consent from the bill.
I heard the author of the bill say that this was controversial. And I cannot for my life understand how it is controversial to talk to young people about consent and why it's important. I'm at a loss.
According to the Indiana Department of Health, a 2023 youth risk behavior study showed that almost 12% of Hoosier high schoolers were forced into sex, even after saying no. 14% said they'd experienced sexual violence. According to the U.S. Department of Education, from 2017 to 2018, Indiana ranked 10th highest in the country for sexual assaults among public high school students. For some lawmakers, statistics like that beg the question.
Why wouldn't we teach about consent? I just still don't get it.
Now the committee report on that bill still has to be sent to both the House and Senate.
It would then need approval from both chambers before the governor could sign it into law.